don't claim anything or say anything that you don't do in real life. It don't make the song better. You probably think it makes the song better, but it doesn't. So basically be yourself. It sounds real cliche, but be yourself, you know what I mean? I go by the name of Akwa, AKWA, and I'm a rapper, designer, graphic designer, all that. So rapping is a new thing for me. I started about 21, so it was about like 5-6 years ago. I got introduced to it through my brother, who's a rapper here in the city, JT Running Man. So yeah, I never would have thought I would have been rapping at all. Like, I thought it was corny, and then here I am. So yeah, he was already rapping at the time, and then I came out here to actually meet him. We never met each other like face to face, and then I seen how the scene was, and I was like, I think I could rock with this, and then kind of just fell into my hands. I'm from a lot of places, honestly. I was originally born here in Denver, Colorado, but I moved from here around like 3 or 4. I moved to Illinois. I grew up a little bit there, then I went all the way down south, and I went to high school and stuff in Carolinas, back and forth from South and North Carolina. Then come back here. Been here about 6 years now. So Fish Collective, it started off as Fish. It was actually like a joke. Me and my friends were just doing some crazy shit, and then we broke into a pool, and we found a box of shirts that had fishes on them, and then that was the time like Chief Keef was just coming out, and it was gang, everything really. And then we were just like, we're Fish Gang. And then one day I came up for like an acronym for it, which is fuck it, shit happens. But if like a little kid asks me what it is, I say forget it, stuff happens. So there's like a PG version of it. But yeah, Fish Collective is mainly the clothes. Like I got a couple pieces out and stuff. Like this is Fish Collective, this Fish Collective. I got a couple things out. And then Fish Gang is like the music side of it. It was probably like my first official drop. It was these cartoon fishes. It was kind of like a piranha, and then there was like a baby puffer fish with like googly eyes. That one did really good, mainly because it was like an introduction to people seeing my brand or whatever, and that sold out pretty good. So that was probably my favorite piece, but I'm really behind as far as like my vision of what I want to get Fish to. I don't want it to be like merch. I want it to like graduate to actual like clothing that people can separate it from me. You know what I mean? Exactly like what's in the title. I'm trying to make it a collective of a lot of things. I want it to be artists, music, just like a whole like regime of things, you know what I mean? Kind of like what this is basically, kind of like Banana Clip. It's not, you can't pinpoint it, you know what I mean? It's a lot that comes in that, you know what I mean? That Banana Clip. So basically trying to get there. Who influences me? I got a lot of different influences, like the typical, like everybody loved Lil Wayne growing up, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily in my music. My work ethic is definitely as far as like some Lil Wayne type stuff. Like I record every day. I make sure I say something different that nobody's saying. I would say like Chief Keef, like stuff like people from Chicago. I feel like they bring a lot of different things to the culture other than just like the violence that everybody sees. It's a different type of swag. Like it's hard to pinpoint where they're from, and I like to have that in my music. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, he's an Atlanta rapper, or he's a, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be that easy. I want to be like, who is this dude? Like where's he coming from with this? Like, and like before all these Chicago rappers that come out, you wouldn't know where they're from if no one told you. I grew up listening to Kanye a lot. I don't really rock with the new Kanye too much, but so a lot of Chicago artists. I lived down south for a long time, so I like their style and their beats a lot more. So that kind of like cultivated my whole style. So it's basically like Chicago and then the South, all the southern states, Florida, Georgia, Carolinas, all that. Other than that, like style wise, it's kind of like a mixture of a lot of things I can't pinpoint, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of different artists I listen to, but I try to stay pretty original. It's really just the beat. I'm really picky with beat. I'm not too big on like the New York drill beat, stuff like that. Like I need the beat to be somewhat like euphoric, but have some crazy like trap like influence to it. And then after that, that's really the hardest part, is figuring out what beat I want. And then from there, it's just the first line. I come up with the first line, and then I just punch in everything else after that. I started off writing though, and I think it's good to start off like that. You gotta pay your dues, and you know what I mean. The most important advice I'll give to a rapper is don't like front your move, and what I mean by that is like don't say something that you can get checked on right after you make the song. Like, don't claim a hood and you go outside and somebody's like, so you're from so-and-so, right? And then you're like, no, I was just saying that for the song. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. And I see that. I know people personally who do that and they don't care at all, because there's not a lot of, people don't hold people responsible for that, but I do, you know what I mean? Like, so don't claim anything or say anything that you don't do in real life. It don't make the song better. You probably think it makes the song better, but it doesn't. So basically be yourself. It sounds real cliche, but be yourself, you know what I mean? You want to stretch some stuff out to make it more exciting, do that, but don't front your move. There was some shows coming up, but I'm not too like exact on those, so I won't speak on those, but I got a lot of stuff coming. I got a lot of tapes coming. I got a tape produced by 808 Demon that's gonna be 808 Aqua coming out. I got a whole tape with Roland I just submitted yesterday, so that's coming out in like 3 days. And then I got tons of music videos, you know, with the gang, so I'm gonna be coming hard this year.